I want to show you how you can create a new project on RedHub. To create a project, you'll need an account with RedHub. If you don't have that, then contact RedHub and you can organise one of those pretty quickly. The second thing you need is to be an admin, an administrator associated with a company. And the third thing you would need is to contact RedHub and request permission to be a user that can create projects on behalf of a company. So once all that's organised, you can then go in and keep creating new projects. Once RedHub has granted that permission, you'll see that this little option here comes up, create new project, and it's a case of simply clicking on that, filling these sorts of details in. Some of this stuff is not mandatory, but it's often good to fill that in because it gives a little map. Some of this information comes up on different reports through RedHub. So it's best to fill in as much as you possibly can. If you have a purchase order number, you can place that in. You need to then decide whether your project is ready for construction, whether it's a lump sum tender or whether it's pre-construction. That is, it might be sitting in a phase where it's going through DA or it's on hold while design is happening, etc., etc. We'll need to know what style of project is. We give you a slot to put it in there somewhere, and we need to know whether it's new or alterations, etc., etc. The other thing we always look for is the estimated construction value, and it tells you how to calculate those without design consultancies or builders' overhead fees, nor profit. And then we just simply put it into a category for billing. We'll also need the square meters. Once we've got this information set up, it's simply a case of reading the terms and conditions, accepting those and creating the project. On a newly created project, you'll go in and you'll find that there'll be no documents, there'll be no history of any activity, but when you go to members, you'll find that as you've created the project, you'll be the only user, and it would be up to you to then start adding new users and growing your project. So that's the way you create a project in RedHub.